Hi, mates and Sheilas. That was rubbish. That was a rubbish Aussie accent. Anyway. Well, it's almost time for the moment I, for one, have been waiting for the whole winter. The Australian GP kicks off a new F1 season this weekend, and yeah, that means one thing. I have to wake up really early this weekend. But hey, it's F1 2017. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all gonna have a great time. So, without any further ado, I'm Chip from the Digital Grandstand, and here are my top 10 predictions for the 2017 Australian GP. Number 10, Sergio Perez. I'm not entirely convinced Force India are quite finished working on their car yet. Much like their new pink livery, the feel I get is that the car is not yet there. Don't be alarmed though, Force India has a history on bringing major updates by the start of the European season. So yeah, they will improve as the season progresses. Number 9, Nico Hülkenberg. A Renault in front of a Mercedes-powered car? Surely not. But yeah, Hülkenberg might just pull this off. The major thing in the first few races of a new season is reliability. And Renault, as far as winter testing goes, they've done alright. They've done alright on that front. I don't necessarily expect them to stay there in the top 10, but for now I truly believe Hülkenberg can score on his banana team debut. Number 8, Felipe Massa. The Williams cars of late love the Australian GP. Apart from first lap collision of Massa in 2014 and some back problems for Bottas a year later, they've scored big time since the beginning of the hybrid era. This year, it will still be points, but not that many. And Lance Stroll, take it easy, man. You're not Maldonado, because no one else is. But I don't really expect you to perform well right out of the box, especially after what happened in the winter testing. Number 7, Carlos Sainz Jr. In my book, the story this year at Toro Rosso will be one of total domination. Mr. Junior will run circles around the unlucky Russian. Don't get me wrong, Kvyat is a great driver. He has more talent in his thumb than I will ever have. But Sainz is that little bit better. Add in the fact that the junior is trying to impress some other big time teams to buy him out of his contract, and that's a pretty solid combo. Number 6, Max Verstappen. As good as he is, and he is really great, make no mistake. This year will be tough for young Max. Not only he has Daniel Ricciardo alongside him at Red Bull, but the Ferraris apparently finally got their act together. Add in the Merc drivers, that won't be shockingly bad at any race really, and suddenly there's quite crowdy at the top. This year Max has to really fight with 5 other drivers to get on the podium and for the win. He'll get there, that's certainty. One thing he has on his side is time. Number 5, Valtteri Bottas. Solid points in each and every race? Definitely. A win here and there? Absolutely. Consistent fight for the podium over the season? Why not? But he will struggle at first. Not only he's new to the team, but of all the other guys in top tier machinery, there have been there for a while. Kimi and Sebastian at Ferrari, Lewis at Mercedes, Ricciardo at Red Bull, and yes, Max had a good chunk of time there too. Number 4, Daniel Ricciardo. Still, no podium for an Aussie at his home race. Such a disappointment. It really is, and it pains me really to place him just outside the top 3. I could be wrong. I really wish to be wrong, because Daniel Ricciardo is by far and away one of the top 4 racers right now in Formula 1. Even top 3 if you ask me. But Ferrari looked really strong in winter testing, and the new RB13, apart from his new e-spec rake, doesn't really look that spectacular. As I've said, I wish I'm wrong about this one. Number 3, Sebastian Vettel. Yep, behind his teammate. There's something going on at Ferrari at the moment. I don't really think they can challenge Mercedes just yet, especially in qualifying, but they are close. and they will get closer as the season progresses. Sebastian will do everything to get a good, solid result, but this year, with the new aero regs and the new car that suits both drivers, I don't think he will be the top Ferrari man this year. Because that would be number 2, Kimi Raikkonen. Yep, a 37-year-old Finn. You know the rest. The new Ferrari suits him like a glove. With the planted front end, the bulky new tires and the low degradation profile, Kimi will fight for victories this year. That's quite a statement, I know, but he has the no-nonsense attitude to do it. It will be very close between him and Sebastian, maybe even closer than what will happen at Red Bull, maybe. But here in Australia, I reckon Kimi will beat his teammate fair and square. And number 1, Lewis Hamilton. Yes, sorry for being so predictable. But after the disappointment that was 2016, and with his old nemesis Rosberg out of the way, Mercedes will gather around their star driver and sing Kumbaya. He's established at the team, he's dependable, almost impervious in the race, and his quali runs are second to none. Add in the fact that he performs better when he has something to prove, like that he should have won the 2016 championship, and that's a lethal combination for anyone who's not Lewis Hamilton. He has all the tools to make this a perfect season, so why not start with a crushing dominant victory? As for pole, well, Lewis Hamilton, as I've said, over one lap no one is better, not even close. The only man who's maybe close to him in quali is stuck this year in a crappy car. And no, I'm not talking about Fernando Alonso. For the fastest lap, I would say Daniel Ricciardo, just because the Red Bull looks so low drag. That's it, really. And yeah, those are my first predictions for the new season. What do you think the top 10 will look like? Let me know in the comment sections below. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check back soon for more F1 related content, or you can always subscribe. I've been Chip from the Digital Grandstand, and I'll chat to you again soon. Oh, and before I go, make sure to check back after the quali session on Saturday. I'm starting a new series of videos and I would really appreciate your opinion. Cheers.